Shout out Killjoy.
Wants it. He wants it.
Yeah, this Killjoy is
GG.
setting
Yeah, we're
everybody
holding
up.
tight as hell.
Help.
Oh,
Nading out
Play
CT,
time, play
KO
time.
CT, KO screens flashing out.
You get this? Oh, okay, I was about to say.
that's
Yeah.
nice try.
If you're gonna hold like that close wall, you have to hold wider.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you're gonna hold the crack, you back up so you have more of the angle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Playing close wall and holding a crack, you
Yeah.
do that only with ops.
That makes a lot of sense. Let me explain the geometry though behind what Dopai is saying. Essentially, the further you are from somebody, the slower they move on your screen. Let's just draw it out in the open here. So let's say yellow is JG and red is an enemy. Our enemy always moves at 2 meters a second or whatever. Okay. When you're really close to that person, the amount that they move from your crosshair appears to be more. Like, if we just use
the
your
angular rotation.
yeah, because from your FOV, which is arbitrarily this angle, they cover your whole FOV faster, even though they're moving at 2 meters per second no matter what. The further back you are, essentially the larger your FOV is, you see here. We'll scan it out. And the longer it takes this person to move across your entire FOV, so the slower they move on your screen. So what Dopai is saying here, which he might not even recognize, is instinctually he wants to back away from that corner to hold it because that KO will peak him slower. It's an easier shot because they're moving slower on his screen. I hope that makes sense.
Meet JG. He's the first player I coached to Radiant. Now, I'm coaching him to be a consistent top 100 player, and along the way, I will be bringing in multiple top-tier professional coaches to provide their insights. My goal with this series is to give you an inside look into the highest level of competitive solo queue in Valorant. All of these Radiant coaching sessions happen live on twitch.tv/Woohoojin every Thursday morning at my regular stream time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. I hope to see you there. Today's guest coach will be a regular in this series, Dopai. Dopai is a peak rank 1 caliber player with experience in the T2, T1 competitive scene. He does coaching on his streams over at twitch.tv/DopaiTV, and you can find him on YouTube at youtube.com/Dopai. His links will be included in the description. Enjoy the video.
Wopai!
Was good.
How's it going? How's it going?
Going well.
All right. Jay's already got the VOD.
Let's go,
Yep.
Jay.
Let's stalk his tracker first.
Oh no.
He says, oh no. And you're playing your games. We've had some gaps, Mr. Schoolboy.
Sadly.
Damn, you've been cooking though. We just aren't cooking enough. 215 ADR loss. What the? Bro, you got robbed. All right. We're on split.
KO's A.
Yeah, I would knife the wall. The Frenzy's got such like low total ammo.
Yeah.
Or you guys can go back
I like that you pulled it out to shoot a single bullet real quick though.
You have heal?
She's on the wall.
Got more of that green stuff?
Spawn
Thank
smoke,
you.
spawn smoke.
Oh, dude. I don't know why, but my like pattern recognition receptors see the death ball this way as like the instant round win.
Oh, like to respawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get all four to go B right here, the chain is totally
Yeah.
broken. Do you know that like tens clip that I used in my video about the chain where they push descent mid?
Yep.
This is that because of the way your smoke is placed, you can just kind of push B side, and as long as you're fast enough, this guy can't even get behind you in time.
Yeah. Screens.
Spawn.
Like that's way more
the
awkward,
only
the fight you
A.
just took.
Yeah.
As you
and
can
I
see
rushed
by the lack
smoke.
of trade. It's kind of like when I call those death balls on Ascent, where you just go through tree into their spawn and shit. It just works.
Nice.
Yeah, I do like that call though. Go through the smoke.
Screens.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's just, to be clear, is definitely like not the best if you're playing against a team. I think they could probably coordinate something over here to keep you slightly contained and get this guy behind you. But in solo queue, I think is nearly like you win every round if you do that.
Yeah, it's almost never expected.
Yeah.
It's like
I think
the
they
Pearl
did that to me
strat.
on Pearl. Yeah.
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 He's on the rope. He's hell. Naded. I can't help you.
Oh.
Ooh, dash forward there, right?
Yeah. I'm routing forward for
Yeah.
sure. I guess he has a phantom though, so he.
True. Playing safe. He said it pre-round too. I'm not dashing in. Where are we going?
I think your crosshair belongs right. for the sewers lurker. Even though the sewers lurker is like very low odds, there's no other threat there.
It's the only threat, yeah. I think I realized that in that moment. Yeah. I feel so passive already.
I think it's defendable on that round since he got the big boy gun, but I'm hoping we see overheat G
Can we hold
log
this
on
chat?
here.
Can we shift
What
up
were some of
after?
the signs of
Can we
death
shift
falling?
up
I think I explained myself there, chat. So I'll only do it once. But I explained on the chain clip that we watched in my video about the chain where they'd taken mid control on ascent and they pushed into this to exploit this split. I saw the same pattern here because we had the smoke and there's almost certainly somebody A. We push this way, we've broken their chain.
I'm gonna come with you.
I think we can get some like brownie points by playing like the plant angle here in case they PK main. Like we can just farm value and it'll still dodge the knife.
Yeah, it
You
does.
see
And
it?
it's
Yeah.
safe too.
Yeah, you just
it's
stand on
super
that
annoying.
plant.
I hate getting unpeaked by that angle.
You can hold it.
It's
Yeah.
always like the Astra that does it too.
But nobody plays the plant, man. I swear. Even I put it in my video. I talk about it all the time, but I still like never see anybody play it. But I get free kills on that thing all the time.
I feel like it used to be more common when the map was old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, we get that.
What that guy doing? The thinnest wall.
All right. Let's see you find this. Let's see you find this.
Copy. Let me just
What do you
keep
do with
fighting a little bit
56?
I group with you guys.
have a smoke ready for stairs.
Ooh, I think I'd stay ramps.
Theo's here. I know it's a fake now.
Hmm.
This could even go back.
Interesting. Don't you think he clears you?
I think he does. And I don't think I'm as ready as I should be. Yeah. I'm like still looking vents. If there's a vent player, they do
Yeah, I
fight
guess
mid.
if I'm routing, I'm probably running like towards the wall,
Okay,
expecting him to sort of clear me because you make
Yeah.
contact over here. That dude is not just gonna rotate.
I don't think that you can pressure that you're on site too, because you killed ramp player. KO was the guy who knifed from lower. You spotted him screens. You smoke off screens.
True.
Potentially just have
Dash
sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You make him worry about more. And you're always faster too, though. Like
Or
you guys
TP
both body
ramps,
shot each
we
other, but you
flash
shot
off of it.
first.
Let me just back up. Wait. Back up from knife. Just let KJ.
They're on to you.
He missed
Wait,
it.
he missed
There.
the knife.
Yeah,
My
their
God.
angle is weak. We should just
Holding
be
screen.
blasting
I'm
A.
actually just gonna dash into site.
Yeah.
He flashed out heaven. Or CT, sorry. Flashed out CT again.
No flashes.
I don't really like that,
No,
but I see why.
Nice.
Elbow.
One more ropes.
Elbow. Okay.
Yeah, I've recently
Rather than,
been
like, clearing
seeing.
site.
Yeah,
Heaven.
because you know KO flashed out. He's elbow for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got laid. I've been seeing this routing recently where jets they'll updraft dash onto flowers into a smoke. They're like cloudburst.
Okay.
And so it's like they've threatened that they've got rafters, but you're actually safe from rafters on flowers. And like you just
It's
they
like an
just fight
off
from
angle.
there. Yeah, with these fights. I've never tried it myself. I don't know if it's any good, but this is what I've been seeing. So I'm just making you aware of it.
Ropes.
Elbow. Okay. Backside.
He's swinging on site.
Yeah, now you've got no util and you're stuck in a flash zone.
He just swung out.
Nice.
I guess here, I don't know. I'm seeing the same thing. Like, yeah, you can fight for sight, but I feel like if you just play CT, you get like much like more linear fights. It becomes very one-dimensional, and you don't have to rely on these AIs.
Yeah, I think
that
I
fight
guess
CT.
after you've decided to go heaven, maybe you do have to commit to it.
Yeah, it just seems more straightforward at this point.
One more ropes.
Yeah, I see it.
And there even is the say it's like just fight that guy.
I don't like that smoke.
Like, what the fuck is he doing, bro? Just knifed. I'm running. I'm coming B.
GG's actually him. This dude just buys
He got the name.
Phantom
on
Light
it.
to screw all my abilities.
Hold.
Stacked heaven, Sage and Raze.
They're all gonna.
Should have bought the
rotate
faker
mid.
gun.
I'm gonna push them back.
Interesting or not pushing? I mean, it makes
No,
sense.
and I
the
feel like I know
smoke
that there's like
faded.
a wall.
Flash after.
Wait, you're crazy. You're crazy.
One in Vince.
Oh my god. Can he just
You just
run
went
past
0 to
vents like
100.
that?
Yeah, I don't know. That was crazy.
It was
It works though, I guess.
I'm honestly out here thinking who's next though.
Probably CT.
True.
I'm playing
Ooh,
ball.
swing him.
Run west stairs. Z. Coming up Z now. Coming upstairs.
That's a call out.
Oh. So I think Dopai are both on the same wavelength where we just want you to like heat more. Like more like nearly over aggression. Like imagine if you were watching like, I don't know, who's like the pinnacle of this in solo queue? Is it Tens? Maybe even Tarek?
Jing.
True. Like imagine if
True.
you were like, instead of playing the game, can you visualize it as if you're watching like a Jing VOD? And just go for it. Yeah. Just going for it is actually like kind of, it's good
Just, like,
advice for
nonstop
you.
aggression.
Yeah. Because of the way you play, you're like better objectively in the 50s, which means
No,
they're
no,
not
Raptors,
50s,
Raptors,
which
Raptors.
means it's kind of lit to just fight.
Out already.
What? Wait, the angle there.
That's a
I know,
crazy there's little a hole
hole.
there. That you can
What
see through
the-
that little hole.
Is that like a graphics settings thing?
It is a crazy hole.
Maybe. I don't know if it's shootable. It's definitely weird. I don't know.
That's weird.
But it's like, you know how to identify when it's like a fair
Yeah.
duel, and you take them really well to a degree that you can just take
The
them.
animals in the zoo just became the
I think that's the
circus.
magic and the fracture
Put on
VOD.
a
It's just
show.
me just playing.
Yeah. You're Jing. What are we tracing?
You can like smooth cross
Uh,
the page.
Oh, he's
My
asleep.
demons?
Yeah.
They're
He's
invisible?
asleep.
I'm gonna try to take it
He's
fast.
asleep. He didn't trace anything.
Unlucky.
No wonder he's not overheating.
Ooh, jet swing out. Tower.
That's good shit.
I lose that one a lot though. I
Probably
just,
a
I don't
quicker
know.
fight. Nice.
Yeah,
We'll
but
call
you
that a
get refs
trade.
like that in your rounds, I think that's fine.
That's true.
That was
That's
just
true.
a fair duel.
I think I'll lose it a few times
Is
this
it
game,
fair?
so we'll
Wait.
have more opportunities to look at it. I think every time I dash ramps here, the same thing happens, whether they swing out left or right, and I just like. I think I'm gonna try to take it fast.
I'm just seeing if we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
adjust how we take it.
Like, do I just hold? I don't know. At some point, for like.
I think first of all, your crosshair is too tight to this corner, especially because we're in an off angle right now. If this jet were to peek us right now, she's gonna end up like out here, and we're gonna be crying in the club. You're gonna have to hit a nice shot. As you move over to this side, it becomes a bit less egregious, but still, I think the same thing happens. Yeah, you see?
Yep.
I think this is why you
Then
lose
I
this fight.
overcorrect.
I think this is why you
Yeah.
lose this fight. Your crosshair placement as you scale up is like, it's hugging this corner. Like you're not expecting them to peek you. You're expecting to just always get peek at them, which is it's unintuitive to me because you just dash. They're almost certainly gonna peek you if they're playing rafters. I'm really looking for the trace now.
I'll go B. I have knives.
I knew it. He's asleep.
He's asleep.
He's asleep.
Not bad.
He's asleep. Start the queue, JG.
Where every
It's time for the live
No.
check game.
every round on this play is like
I'm more
sleep
asleep.
sometimes. And one's close. I think he's close, right?
Wait, I want to watch Jing though.
No, Sage.
Oh.
Oh.
That looked like Jing.
Sometimes.
Yeah, no, I can get
Close,
behind
I think he's
that.
close, right?
It's actually, I can actually get behind this. She's even stunned, dude.
Stun running backwards.
Yeah, like that's bullshit. That round's good. You make that decision every time. You're
Careful
Yeah,
for this
you're better
result.
for it.
I even calmed after. I was like, that's just unlucky. I'd do it
Let
again.
me.
Take B. If he makes sound.
I got the spike.
I feel like he's gonna res me.
I would go B.
You will not kill my allies. Bye.
yeah. Who's next?
It's you.
Yep, I like that.
Where's Omen?
He's here in his smoke.
You haven't.
Okay, so you know he's in the smoke, but we're staying like out in the open.
Is he gonna
Well, I
kill
think
you?
he has a bad
Yeah, I
gun.
think so.
It's like I
He's
don't
trying
want to
to
run
get
into
the
it.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gun stopped shooting. The fuck?
I'm gonna dash out. Plan for you. You can stay here.
Lock in sight. Turret out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then he comes.
Yeah, whatever. Then you just updraft heaven.
Yeah, he changed his posty spot.
Oh, I don't
wanted
like.
him to s-
They've got. Yeah, Raze is just so good at taking the space that you're in right now.
Oh yeah, I do think I actually hate it.
Well, he'll never expect these positions.
Yeah, this is like. Yeah. It's like the most autopilot nade any Raze will throw on split retake. Damn, you're so
Both
ready.
sides use, just relax.
Your Omen like says nothing. He just throws a flash out of nowhere,
One
and you're just
invents-
like,
In
just
there.
dash. I like that.
All the collegiate scrims got me ready.
Two B.
Oh yeah, you're actually dialed.
Sage is.
Just come in.
They're going A. She's walking up.
Yeah.
Still on
Yeah.
egg. KO's
Yeah.
Crosshair's too tight again, I think. If they swing.
Mm-hmm.
That's an angle.
Ooh.
Oh, is she on rafters?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's on that step out,
KO's
like,
still on egg. KO's
part
egg.
pixel.
Egg probably swing.
yeah. It's just been so long since someone's done that to me on split that I just, yeah.
Go back, man. Let's go in.
There's no one in. Hell.
I'm gonna go through B.
Yeah. I like that.
Ooh. We were in there.
Let's go in.
Maybe you wrap spawn though.
There's no one in.
Yeah, pinch to the site, yeah.
Hell.
I'm gonna go through B.
But fuck it, I'm down.
Yeah, this is good. Like that round for me is chilling.
They blinded out mid.
They flashed. Molly, what are they doing?
Bro, they're actually trying to fight like deep mid. You're not gonna walk. Bro, you're actually
Yeah. They blinded out
Yeah.
mid. Mollied.
bro.
I actually kind of like it though.
I mean, he's isolated. I get the only way he's not is if he shift down to the ramp, right? Because otherwise I hear him drop. No, or I guess there's the box.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess
he can
in
solo
my
drop
head,
the
if you
box.
just wait 4 more seconds, the smoke fades, and if the guy's pushed up like this, he dies.
True.
Yeah, so just waiting.
Yeah, I would. You could even like play on the frog or something weird. If you come over here on the frog.
God angle.
Yeah, if you're gonna walk out of a smoke like that, honestly, what you do in your elo is you walk out on like the middle or the right side, like a total
Oh, yeah.
dweeb, because the people are gonna be looking like at these 2 angles on either side. You just walk out the middle, and then you get like more of a fair 50, because you're already exposing yourself to like multiple threats. Wait, one sec. I want to have this discussion. This guy asks, is it possible to reach high elo on a laptop with 40 average frames? And this is one of my pet peeves. I think you should reframe that question as, how big of a disadvantage is playing on a laptop with 40 average frames? Because yes, you can reach Radiant with 20% packet loss and 30 FPS. It's probably possible, but it's a huge disadvantage. So just because it's possible doesn't mean that you should, you know, like if like I don't like saying yes, it's possible to those questions, because I feel people take that answer the wrong way and they go, oh, it's a lit. Let's see.
KFZ, flash up Z.
I'll go late then.
117 jet and spawn. Can't heal.
I'm kind of down for those.
Yeah. I think you tend to shift peek the angles a little bit too much though. Like even here, when you
Yeah.
peek that guy,
TVB,
you do
Yeah.
it when you dash a ramp too.
Flash up Z. Yeah. That's why I was talking about, like, I didn't like stop and
She
like.
is
maybe I
like in
should
an off
hold.
angle. Like he AD'd. I mean, you WA'd.
And shit. They got all 3 pressing in the straight line.
Yeah, he's playing Connect 4 right now. Wait, turn off the banana for chat to see. Good.
117 jet and spawn. Can't heal.
Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row.
Fight mid though, Kira.
Really, you're gonna opt from
Okay,
male?
just
Go
beat
through
this.
heaven
I think
side.
we're chilling. Yeah, no armor nade.
I just feel like everyone opts rope.
The rare offensive.
Yeah, they got a wide box.
Yeah,
just
because
afraid of the
even if
nade
ropes
dump.
gets, I guess, but even if ropes gets
But
like
yeah,
smoked off, you just
maybe
come
I
out
just,
here,
like,
prime your dash,
and
and
step
then
out,
you
yeah.
dash this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Less angles.
Oh.
Rare offensive sided split.
His jump peek was bad too.
It really was. It was so wide.
Aw.
Raise jumping mid. I actually think I either leg him or I forget.
I can flash for you. Just hide behind the box.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Doesn't matter. Let him out.
Well, events.
Can you make sure
You
you're
got the
jump
force
peeking
field
main?
up. Did we leave?
Yeah. This is the pattern.
What's up?
This is the pattern. Open up the notes. Open up the notes. Dopai's on top of it.
Yeah.
The neurological heckin' pathway is firing on all cylinders. After you kill someone, you can reposition very greedily, very quickly. Op force field. So here you just killed them from B heaven with the operator. And so they're almost certainly going to look to route ropes or sewers. It's unlikely that they're going to come B on you. Not like 0%, but here the solo queue warlord is
It's
probably
less than
going A.
50.
Yeah.
Slowing.
I'm not bait for you.
There's no way, right? They're slowing so that they can rotate.
Yeah.
Watch your air.
They're leaving. I'm rotating.
Yeah, and we just lost 7
It
seconds.
was-
And now we have to peek with an op. We're crying in the club.
Can you
This
heal?
is so ugly.
Nothing.
Just stay. They're gonna res. They just got orb, I think, right? Or no?
Yeah, pretty sure. B main maybe.
That's
Heaven,
all,
BB.
all the towers tech dead.
Drop that one. Nice.
Nice. No
Damn, the
worries.
molly kill.
Oh, we're chilling.
Yo,
We're chilling.
KJ, good stuff.
Give me that guy.
Yeah, that guy's
No, they came
different.
back. Yeah, I think I had like.
He's like, yo, stay A. I got B. Kills 3.
He did have B.
Wait, we're on high sense this game.
125. I'm gonna pick
Oh,
Rams.
one- 165.
Ooh, maybe that's why
Oh,
he's
am I?
missing.
That might be.
Got
Hold it
tired
down
of whipping
after
your
this.
arm around or what?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
I
this,
think
look at this.
0.125 is the
He's
easy.
here. He's here.
He's back. He's back.
It's like an
He's like, I whiffed on
125.
the
Oh my
race.
God.
We gotta focus up.
The glass. It's here now. I'm now observing the animal in the zoo. Let's see him cook.
One bottom mid.
One sewer side mid.
No one was flash there. Jet.
Peek off my
Yeah,
turret.
they walled mid. They walled mid.
Peek off my turret.
Interesting. You're really sus of this lurker, huh?
I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Bro.
Jesus Christ, you actually win those if you peek like that?
One more.
Brian in the
It's a
club.
bad habit for a
Too
reason,
slow
I
to
guess.
rotate. Yeah, well placed this is. Pillar, pillar.
Imagine.
10 shoots a bullet there. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
With me.
I feel like looking rafters there is, I don't know. I feel like that's maybe the thing I can isolate and
He's
jump back
playing,
into the smoke,
You're
but
gonna blind ramps.
Yeah.
Dash on ramps.
I think you're just too
Playing
slow to
games
show
right
up B because you're too wary about that lurker.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
slowed
maybe you
in
have to go for the lower A peak, even if plant's the angle.
Yeah.
Because their sky's flashing for you anyways.
I think on a rifle
They
round,
slowed
it's way
ramps.
more defensible to play slow like
They're
that.
going in.
Yeah.
Raise on
Ooh.
right. Tommy.
Oh,
Two.
she's being careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
He naded too. That's a good raise. But yeah, setting that. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Reloading.
This is dangerous. Of course, though, you're good for it.
Others are rotating.
Another.
Ooh.
Got our 1.5.
every time I reloaded on 10, I cringed, and then I reloaded on 16 and died.
56
Yeah.
raise.
Yeah, you can kind of
For some reason,
expect
that
the
angle was
duelist
good.
to also overheat against you.
Watching tourney games, like everyone's buying Phantom, and every time they get the first kill, they almost always spray like the corner again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even just like some random spray transfer.
The fuck
Yeah.
is this?
The dash is bad, but I also think he misses the blind where I wanted it. It's just kind of unlucky.
Yeah, it doesn't go corner.
It
Yeah,
went right
it, like,
on
lands on the
his
box.
ping. It went right on his
Line.
ping.
Enemy lobby for me.
I pinged it on the box and in the middle, so technically it's on me.
Yeah,
but-
you ping in the middle and he throws it right at that ping, which is a
Yeah.
problem because your ping. Yeah.
Oh, and then he repings it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you wanted the flash to hit that spot, which it did not
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have probably had him.
Okay. Bad ping.
Doesn't count in brim smoke.
Oh,
No,
the
why
jump
did I
peek?
jump peek it? She's just holding. They just
Yeah.
insulted it,
I mean,
and
I
then-
think the jump peak wasn't bad. I think it was wide, and I think the KO, right? I mean,
I think also generally speaking on split, these types of aggressive peaks are really, really risky.
mm-hmm.
They can be all right, but I think super risky. I'm not a fan. I would rather, like, if you really want to get aggressive with it, you just kind of like you step up, but not to a point where you'd peek them, and you post on the weird off angle so you can run
Okay.
away. I think unless you're pre-firing a bullet or you're using like that omen flash round, that's lit. Like, I'm down for that all day. Doing it dry, I think that's like lazy solo queue stuff. I think that's kind of almost like peak and mid on Haven.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, people do it. Everyone does it. But I think it's a mistake. I think it's like an autopilot thing. I think it's one of the reasons people lose more rounds than they should on defense on this map. Is they just give these like fights when the map is so like strong. Like there's so many angles it's really hard for these guys to clear. And then you just peek them. And if they're in the
Give 'em
plant,
that
you
one.
just die. And they're like, thank you very much. The free kill. I don't know. There are times where you can peek it. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't either.
You can get your sky to flash it maybe. Like
Yeah.
the other round when you played A.
Yeah, and I think bottom line too is no KO because if they just KO ult, then I can't dash away right there.
Bro.
Yeah, it's kind of like peeking B main on Fracture. Like, would you do that dry?
Yeah.
In Swift play, maybe.
In
like-
ranked, yeah.
In ranked, if you're opping it, you're probably going to post up. You're not going to keep swinging deeper until at least some time passes and you think they're not there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't just immediately off rip push down with the op. You would
Yeah.
you grab your like off angle like here, you'd wait. And I think it's
Yeah, I
the
thought
same
you just
idea.
meant peak in general. I was like, oh.
You
Yeah,
might,
I
you
see
might,
it.
you might, but you wouldn't just off rip fucking
Yeah, run it
Leroy
down.
Jenkins.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm about to show you text, JG. This and Dopai. There's no way you guys know about this. I think Dopai might. I'm gonna stream my Valorant. BG might. I might have showed this to you. You guys might both know about this. Now that I think about it, it's Jet Tech. So you know on Jet, if you manually start the dash, the float, you can start it like a frame earlier. No, you don't know that?
Oh,
Okay,
like,
okay. So
like double pressing is faster.
yes,
than,
if you
like,
just
press
hold jump, you'll float just a bit less than if you time the start of the float really well. And if you time it right, you can actually use the float to get top like screens back here with no updraft with a crouch jump. So you jump off here and you have to manually start your float, and then you let go of a crouch right there.
Oh,
So
that's why I can never do the
I did
bind
not know
jump.
that.
yes, the bind jump. However, that got like, it became easier at some point, but the bind jump you used to have to manually start the float. Yeah,
I see. That explains it.
that's your Jet Tech. I don't know when you want to play up here, but if you're like opping or marshalling, you can save
Yeah,
yourself
no,
the
it's
credits.
We haven't off the ropes once though, huh?
No, yeah, I think I don't know. I have like this idea that it's like bad, but maybe I shouldn't be afraid of it.
A couple B.
Move.
Stay
Okay.
Nice.
Chicken.
I have it.
Through the wall too. Let's go.
This is good, faster rotation.
Yeah.
Can we be cool, boys? Though, can you do the silent road drop, please?
Just
Bro.
stay
It
B.
saves you time.
I have it.
True. It
Lame.
does.
Yeah, once you get used to doing it, it's very consistent.
Yeah, I did it on Breeze this one time, and the guy was just like,
Nice.
It's probably
Go for more. Fuck it.
Hang
Yeah,
that
yeah,
bottom.
yeah. It's crouch peek this good. Oh yeah.
Nothing main.
No. You swing out and put your
Like
crosshair in the
TP.
middle, bro.
The simple tech. Got him.
Nice, though.
Yeah, who's
Keep
next?
going, baby.
You've got
Well,
all
left on
advantage
right.
if you just don't move. Yup.
Oh,
Yup.
Nice.
Nice.
Yup.
Fucking
hey,
hell.
that's him. That's
Yup.
Jay. He's ropes
Actually,
off.
it's up.
He just did
Yup.
it late. Fuck it.
true, it's better.
Why the enemy jump peek? Wait, you think that's bad, Hypernova? Wait, because it's op versus op. If you just try peek, you die for sure.
You have to throw out the crosshair placement somehow. I'll
Yeah.
rifle even. If
What are you talking
they're
about,
holding you,
Hypernova?
it's not awful.
Aren't you immortal?
Here, I'm in TP.
You always kill that?
Yeah, that,
Oh, the custom games.
Log
coming
on.
right
Log on.
now. I knew it.
Log on. Log on, Mr. Always. Now you agree with Hypernova here, and I don't. That's why I'm ready to run it. Nah, I
Okay,
mean, I
no.
just woke up. Oh my god.
He's gone. He's gone.
Oh my god.
He doesn't actually believe.
My god. I don't
Gotta
think it's
ban him
100%
now.
conversion.
You're right to smoke,
The,
man.
the reason why, by the way, and when I would have done it against you, Hypernova, I would have mixed in normal peaks. It's because you can't anticipate the jump spot being the only option.
Chill out, just chill out.
Oh,
Oh, you just got so owned. You just got so owned.
why would he turn around?
The dude's got the movement too.
He killed Omen? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how he turned. He did shit on me.
I don't know. You gotta pick up rifle here, right? Are you going for it?
I feel like I saved. I don't.
Well, he kills an omen.
Oh yeah, that's right. Do it.
He's wiggling his gun. He shit his hand. That's messed up.
Lethal kill. Lethal bullet.
One enemy remaining.
Of course he's there too. I thought he was going main.
popping that all like right away.
And Omen's literally wiggling his gun around the corner.
That's the tag.
Damn, we should have won this game.
Yeah, I don't know. Our defense has been shit.
Which is crazy because we know KJ is good too. So like one of these sites is like on lock.
Yeah, I don't know.
We were looking so good.
Yeah, it's
on
just a
offense
couple
that we just
questionable
can't do
decisions that
anything
lead to.
else. It's the saddest. Yeah, like the economic like nothing B main. I think I like the B main one
It's
more than the
always
A
just
main
fast.
though. If I'm defending like
Yeah.
jump peek into B main.
Unless you're jump spotting Hypernova, in which case he always kills you.
Queue up.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Let's get us opping here.
Hawk
Oh, crying in the club.
There's no way, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, that's fucked up. I think you could actually benefit from a call here. You don't need a flash or anything at this point. if you just tell Sky to swap with you, like go Sky, I've got ramps now, rotate, it could be really good because they don't realize the op is here. They think he's like a vandal, so he's looking for the
He
50.
can't see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in this scenario, yeah, your Sky has no idea that you're here and no idea that you're opping, probably. People aren't that aware. And
Yeah.
you just be like, yo, Sky, drop ramps I got. Can you go mid or something?
Alright,
Yeah,
so let's go with
yeah.
hopping here.
And then you probably avoid, like, you don't need a flash. You've got the force fields, but yeah, that's weird. And then he peeks past the flash and kills both of you. Holy.
It's actually so
Three,
tilting.
three, three.
It was just Raze. Raze gonna be late mid.
7 safe.
Ooh, no silent rope drop. This could actually, that actually
Another one
almost
mid.
cost you your life
Another one mid.
right there.
It really did.
Yeah, I would crouch when you hold that. You've got 8 HP.
I might flank B mid.
Mm.
So any shot anywhere kills you.
It
So
was
it
Raze
just
mid. I
shrinks
think it
your
might just be going
your
across the
model.
box. Yeah.
No.
I like that.
I don't see anything. I'm flanking B
And this
mid.
dude just like right here then if he's mid. Huh. Oh.
Where are they? What the? Oh,
That's actually very
Fighting default,
fortunate.
default.
Oh,
I'm
do
one
you
shot.
lose
I'm one
this?
shot.
yeet some smokes. Yo,
Oh, they lose this.
the pressure was late.
Imagine he dies to fall damage.
Damn. In the moment when you needed to believe in me, you didn't.
Oh,
10 seconds left.
no time.
This dude plants next to you, dude. Holy.
No, it was just too quiet. You could've
Holy.
given us- Oh, goodness.
I get to point it out. I think this is one of
One shot,
your.
I'm one shot.
This is like a bad habit of yours. Your crosshair is just a little too close to these corners when you trace them as you walk around them. I think sometimes it's
Yeah,
good. Like
yeah.
here, I like this bit. Here it gets too close.
Yep.
Here is too close.
Close. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely too close for a lot of it.
Yeah, just like, and this got you killed that other round where you peeked heaven. Just a little bit more of a gap. I think even here, we've had crosshair like just a tad to the right. But yeah, nice round, nice round for him.
Yeah,
I never doubted you.
No,
He's
that's
gotta come back though.
Roman's gonna just be doing random stuff all
Yeah,
game.
Vents.
Yeah.
Come back to you.
Yeah, this guy's a
Sure,
fucking loose
shifting up.
cannon, dude.
Their KO usually plays like screens or like dedicated site.
Droving light, thank you for the prime.
Have we seen a raise
Nine
nade
months,
yet?
thank you for the
She also
prime.
could still be here.
I'm gonna go heaven.
Alright, I'm just
Ooh,
gonna
that
dash out
dude
a
was-
bomb. I need
was
assistance
out.
on the.
Wait, he's just holding.
Interesting.
Seen a raise nade yet? She also could still be here.
So I mean, like here, that left side screens is where I would
so
have
unprepared
placed.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here I'm surprised you're looking to push out because this is like the problem with split is like these defensive angles are so hard to deal with alone. And if you route this way instead, it's so straightforward. End Killjoy's routing there.
I'm gonna go heaven.
You've got a minute on the
Killjoy's
clock.
vents.
Yeah, exactly. You got a minute on the clock. Just take a heaven. And then worst case, we can do this thing. We can just route through their spawn towards B.
Dash out a bomb. I need assistance on the.
Wait, he's just holding from here.
Ooh.
Man. We probably have.
This
sight.
concept's like so hard to teach. And I see people consider like icebox, you know, when you're hitting A and you go to route this way and it feels like pain. And you go to route this way and it feels pretty natural because you get one fight, one fight, one fight. So you like rarely push like all the way up here when you route maze side because of this type of problem where they can shoot you from both sides. These like routes exist on every map, but we get pretty good at avoiding them just naturally. Like on C, you generally won't route backside this way. You'd route this way unless you had info. And a lot of these you just like kind of recognize in the moment to remove the threat of peeking in between two people. Split, like the way it's designed, these angles are everywhere where you can like peek into people holding these crossfires. They're like everywhere, you know, and same idea on A. They're all over the place. And these like crossfires make the map kind of defensive sided, but you can avoid them sort of. Like if you route this way, they don't really happen until you get into heaven if they can threaten ropes, but they can't here. So this would be like the only crossfire that's really a threat at that point, but it's very likely that you'll be given a fight before that. So like the routing can be really important. Like even when you're coming up mid, you know, this crossfire is a problem and your team usually deals with this with like a smoke and somebody like stares at it. The way you're routing here is really dangerous. I don't like it. I would only do this if we really had to take site right now.
I'm gonna go heaven.
All right, I'm just gonna dash out. I have bomb. I need assistance on the.
Right, he's just holding.
And there was the fight that's talking about heaven too.
Yeah.
We probably have sight. We have sight. We're planning for heaven. Keep heaven. It's 3-3. And we got planned for heaven. It's fucking perfect. Someone hold ropes. Hold ropes. Okay.
Shout out Killjoy.
Wants it. He wants it.
Yeah, this Killjoy is
GG.
setting
Yeah, we're
everybody
holding
up.
Tight as hell.
Help.
Oh,
Nading out
Play
CT.
time, play
KO
time.
CT. KO screens flashing out.
You get this? Okay, I was about to say.
nice
Yeah.
try.
If you're gonna hold like that, close wall, you have to hold wider.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you're gonna hold the crack, you back up so you have more of the angle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Playing close wall and holding a crack,
Yeah.
you do that only with ops.
That makes a lot of sense. Let me explain the geometry though behind what Dopai is saying. Essentially, the further you are from somebody, the slower they move on your screen. Let's just draw it out in the open here. So let's say yellow is JG and red is an enemy. Our enemy always moves at 2 meters a second or whatever. Okay. When you're really close to that person, the amount that they move from your crosshair appears to be more. Like, if we just use
the
your
angular rotation.
yeah, because from your FOV, which is arbitrarily this angle, they cover your whole FOV faster, even though they're moving at 2 meters per second no matter what. The further back you are, essentially the larger your FOV is, you see here. We'll scan it out. And the longer it takes this person to move across your entire FOV, so the slower they move on your screen. So what Dopai is saying here, which he might not even recognize, is instinctually he wants to back away from that corner to hold it because that KO will peak him slower. It's an easier shot because they're moving slower on his screen. I hope that makes sense. That's also why when you like peek it up, you sometimes get up close to the corner to Ferrari out because the closer you are to them, the faster you move on their screen.
BB. One close ramp.
Because
Close
we're
ramp.
fucking on, dude.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Let's go unknown. We like.
Spike down A.
He egoed my friend request though. Unlucky.
Really? You added him for like the duo and this dude's just like, nah.
Yeah.
I played in a tournament with him like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I was worried we played against each other in the finals. So I
That's
thought that
messed
he would
up.
have, you
That's
know,
messed
that's what I'm
up.
saying.
Did you win the finals?
Yeah.
That's why. Oh,
Did you win this round for him?
Don't give him.
I'm
Don't
back
give him a
up.
kill. He has TP after.
Flash.
Don't give him a kill.
I'm back.
TP.
Vicky didn't want me to give him a kill. I backed up.
30 seconds left.
Easy.
Nice.
Nice.
Anime rival turned friendship.
We should wait the snipe on. Let's go.
I'm gonna
Wait the
dash
snipe
quick.
on. Wait the snipe. Wait the knife.
In high school, they were rivals, but they applied to the same college without knowing it. Oh my god.
I'm gonna dash
This is
quick.
why you die this fight every
Wait the
time.
snipe. Wait the knife.
You always have to flick left to them.
Telling you, bro. It's really far. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
You always have to flick onto them. And this guy's peeking you, and he doesn't have to flick to hit you.
62 far back tower.
And at this elo, that's the difference.
They play
Maybe-
so far back.
After you dash, you see that little ledge on the left?
Yeah, you like
Just
crouch
jump
jump
up there
onto
and
it.
back up. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
now you mention
Yeah,
it, that's I was thinking of suggesting that earlier too. And at the time, it made
okay.
sense to peek fast, I think. But this round, it's even
this
more.
time it doesn't.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna show everyone in chat what he's talking about too. Yeah, it's like you come up here, chat, so you can like slice it a bit better. And I'm pretty sure 19 meters. Yeah, 19.
Here.
18 even. So once you're all the way back, it's kind of fine to even shift here with your crosshair a bit wide, especially as you
what's
come
the-
up here.
What's the meaning of the numbers?
Oh, so if you're further from a corner than they are or equidistant, then you can shift peak. You probably do this without even thinking about it. Dopai, let me give you an example where it'd be really obvious. Let's say that there's an enemy ropes like this, and they're holding like this. You out here, you would probably instinctually try to shift peek them because you're further from this corner, 22 meters, and this guy's really close to the corner, 8 meters. So if you shift peek when you're like way further from the corner, you're gonna like see their shoulder or whatever and kill them. So when that number is smaller, like let's say you're this ropes guy, a lot of the time you're gonna get up close and you're gonna like do these strafes. Like you'll understand you can't shift peek because you're too close.
Right.
So here I was checking. If the distance is equal, it's fine to shift walk. But if the distance is like worse for you, you can kind of angle yourself as you peek and they'll see you first.
I see.
I was checking right there. And especially if this guy's here,
Here.
12 meters,
Here.
you're going to be way over here,
Here.
19 meters. So it's actually really good to shift here because you'll always see them first. Yeah, it's
I
just a
don't
quick
ever
way to
shift
check
peek.
who has angle advantage. You do shift peek, Dopai. You just don't think about it. I see you play.
But not like that though.
You
But I
do,
see
you
what
do.
mean.
You do.
I see.
Pulling up the Dopai VOD. What is it? We'll pull it up right after this. We'll see. We'll see. I'm pretty sure you
62
do this
far
a
back
lot.
tower.
It's just like being
They
like
play so
knowledgeable
far
of
back.
when you have
The
angle
space is
advantage and not.
free.
Yeah. And so here, yeah, we can shift walk that actually,
62
and it's
far
fine.
back.
That's something I've noticed from
play so
pros a
far
lot. They
back.
actually
The
shift speak a lot
space is
more than I would
free.
think.
Yes.
Like when I'm watching.
That's when they do it.
I
Like,
see.
it doesn't matter.
Becoming the danger. Oh.
Last two armies, you're right.
80 on both.
Oh
80, 80,
shit. Oh, I remember this round. I was tapping the glass at this point.
I'm gonna go B.
I'm just getting info, no worries.
I'm gonna flash off.
Yeah, so like that, this angle I wouldn't shift peek. For the exact like same reason. We're super close to this. As opposed to if this guy's like on the plant. So you have to route. So you're here and you want to like peek. You actually have to route like into the middle or even up close to this wall to like AD peek it. The middle is probably a bit safer here. But you have to AD. You can't shift peek when you're
Here.
this close to the corner. Because this guy back here has got you dead to rights.
Gets platinum, so get ready to peek.
Carry your rope.
Bro!
140 KO.
Okay.
What did I say?
Done.
What did I say? What did I say?
140 KO 2.
Okay.
Dashed up, dashed.
You deserve that. You deserve that.
Carry your ropes. Carry your ropes.
140 KO. 140 KO 2.
Okay.
Dashed up, dashed up. Nice trade, nice trade. Yo. Sensi. Horny hippo, thank you for the
Oh
follow.
my god, that guy's TP in the open?
Someone in that plant.
They're coming B, coming B.
What the?
Times two. Oh, that was so
These
good.
omens.
Raise low. Jet could be on site.
Oh.
Wow, this
Nice.
is going.
Playing, like,
This is going the
Good
distance.
That's from sight. No?
Yeah, I think he's in a
It's on
good
site.
spot.
Yeah, that round's
Yeah,
kind of
I'm gonna
you.
shift up on him.
Diagonal peeking, angle
Dashing out to
disadvantage.
sight. How clear? He flashed you screens. He's flashing out again.
He's blind.
You got
I'm
wide
gonna play
so
for heaven.
fast.
Yeah.
We need to push out into heaven. They needed backside.
No one's pushing.
Oh my god. Nobody had you.
We do it now.
It's fine.
Mally, thank you for the tier 2.
Someone swung out
Screens,
tower.
one heaven.
Appreciate
Two
you.
heaven, two heaven. one
Oh
screen.
yeah, I remember. I
I'm gonna go late.
baited this guy.
Oh, I
I got your
remember
walkout.
this. You told him you had his walkout. And then you unswung and he killed him. Oh.
Out,
Well,
out.
now we're even for the last. The last
Oh, and then you
defense.
lose the round.
Yeah, that was pain. I remember.
He's just soloing out
Ooh.
Lobby, lobby.
You deserve that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Just stack B.
I really only want you
Woman is
peeking like B and A
offensive
main on this map with util. Or occasionally
very-
with the
very
op,
good
it
thing
can
to
be
do.
alright. We win this round?
Dude,
Oh,
No.
No,
We lose.
you're
We
crying.
lose. Less Twitch chat's good. Minimap good. More ops good. The heat up, honestly, you weren't crutching your momentum enough. The rounds where you did it,
Yeah.
I liked it though. Offensive ops survival, that's fine. Defense, okay, defense. Yeah, we gotta add the like crosshair is too tight to corners when you're shift peeking. It is frequently too tight to corners. It's not always, but
Yeah. No, I think it's too tight.
yeah, it's much better if you're shift peeking with angle advantage and you're too far and you see their leg and you like snap onto it and shoot them because you see them first. It's fine. But if it's too close and they end up peeking into you, you're like crying in the club. Defense, man.
I think we just have to fight mid more, TBH.
Yeah. It's like we position opposite of strong defensive utility, but I think we could also just like in these games that's like close and we can't trust everyone, we can only like trust a teammate. You can use like Smurf playbook. Like it's not bad to op A main, B main, but when we're not like crushing rounds, if you play more centralized and just in general, when you're playing duelist, if you play more centralized with the op, you can rotate on a pin. And in solo queue, it's really broken because teams don't run like advanced playbooks in solo queue.
Wait, how'd you include the old maps? Freeze and bind.
There's a checkbox
you-
right here. Show all maps.
Oh.
I didn't know about that either until the developer of the website told me, by the way. And they acted like it was so obvious. I'm glad that you are backing me here and saying like you
Yeah.
didn't know where it was either.
I thought it was just gone. I had no
Dude,
idea.
that's what
I know.
I'm saying.
I think I've seen people complain about it too.
Yeah,
They're like,
I've
"Oh, my
done it
shit's just
so many
gone."
times. I'm like, where's Breeze? I have an example to show here. This is like just Breeze, but there's no Breeze. It's like just drawing Breeze on the map.
Oh my
You
god.
are Jing on offense. You are tens on defense. I think you should watch, like Jing VODs for the offensive overheating and tens
Okay.
for like he's really fast on his rotations. Like he's really greedy. And I think it's optimal for solo queue. So I would
Really
watch these
quick-
two players and like pretend that you're them. Like even to a degree of like if you're on defense and you're shooting your teammates' heads pre-round instead of tracing stuff, you know, like using his pre-round routine.
Okay.
I think that'll help. Any additional notes from you, Dopai?
The defense one with the centralized op thing, I think it's even more important on split, specifically because A main and B main aren't really map control spots that you gain. Whereas like Ascent and Haven, those are spots that you gain, right? But you don't typically hold A main or B main on split. So like offense can kind of just execute pop.
Yeah.
And then that means like you're pretty much crying in the club on the retake almost every single time because your teammates can't get advanced info in time for your rotate to be
Yeah.
useful.
Chat, so you can see the pattern. What Dopai is saying is on Ascent, like sometimes you'll get somebody into B main like this and fight for B main. Actually, pretty frequently. But on Split, it's very rare that you'll aim to get somebody like over here and fight for B main. Right? It happens, but it's super rare. Or like you're not going to try and get somebody like out into A main up here and control it this way. And since you don't push up to control this space much on Split, like it's an anti-pattern, then the mid control is even more powerful. What he's saying. I've written it down. I agree. All right. Thank you for the VOD, JG.
Let's go, Jay.
I want it to be.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you got to overheat more on offense
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just even faster, and floating the crosshair.